YouTube. It's been roughly a month since we brought you guys our last video update on our 2 foot by 4 foot fuel culture garden planter and our big boy tomato plants that we have planted in the back row. And we've been getting continuous harvest from our big boy tomato plants in this planter. We've had virtually no pest issues, no disease issues, and we're really pleased with what has happened so far during this growth season with our big boy tomato plants. We actually have 2 or 3 tomatoes on the vines right now that are at the stage where we always harvest them at. We don't let our fruit completely ripen on the vine because of we know that we have certain things here that actually like tomatoes and ripening fruit, so we tend to pick our tomatoes maybe 1 to 2 days before they completely ripen on the vine, take them inside and allow them to continue ripening inside. But we're gonna give you guys a quick look at what our plants are looking like and how many tomatoes and blossoms we have on our plants still at this point in the growth season. Again, we've been harvesting tomatoes on virtually a daily basis, and it seems like the more tomatoes we harvest, the more blossoms the plants put on. Our plants are not dropping any blossoms. Virtually every blossom that forms on our plants actually sets and develops into a tomato. So we will indeed be planting big boy tomatoes plants next year again. Probably not in this planter. We're gonna actually we tend to rotate our crops between planters every year. So although we won't be planting them in this planter again next year, we will be planting them again here at the Green Thumb Gardeners channel next season. So here's a quick look at what our big boy tomato plants are looking like at this point in the growth season. I'll give you a peek down below first, and as you can see, we have stripped virtually all foliage up to where the first fruit appear on our plants. We've done a crazy job of tying these plants back. Seems like the more we prune them back and tie them up, the faster they grow. And look at our foliage again. We're having no issues with any type of blight or anything with our tomatoes. All of our foliage still looking good. They're still putting on a lot of blossoms everywhere. This plant over here on the left actually spread it out in a crazy way in this planter. The majority of this planter, even though it's on the majority of this plant, even though it's on this side of the planter, is actually on this side of the planter. And a lot of what's on that plant over there actually kind of spread out towards this side of the planter. But I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at what's going on as far as our fruit on our plant at this time. We've got several tomatoes down in there, decent sized tomatoes. We've got one right here that we're gonna harvest today. We got several back there in different stages of development. We've got one here we're gonna go ahead and harvest today. Got a nice little bunch here that'll probably be ready over the next 2 to 3 days. A nice little cluster there. Another cluster down in there. That one there is beginning to turn off, so you guys can see that. And we have blossoms galore. We have blossoms galore on these plants still. I know I need to come out here and prune back some suckers. Hadn't had a chance to get around to it yet, but again, like everywhere a blossom forms on our plants, it's setting a new fruit. We're not having any problem with blossom drop on our plants. They're all sticking and forming new fruit. So again, we're being provided with a constant harvest from our big boy tomato plants, and we're pleased with what has happened with them so far in the growth season and the amount of fruit that we've harvested from them so far up until this point in the growth season. So yeah, we definitely will be planting our big boy tomato plants again next year, and looking forward to another harvest of abundance from them. We really have had have harvested a lot of fruit from these plants this year, and again, the cold season is nowhere near here, so I'm quite sure we'll probably get just as many more fruit from these plants between now and the end of the growth season as we've already harvested from these plants at this point. At any rate, YouTube, if you're not currently already subscribed to the Green Thumb Gardening channel and you're currently watching this video, be sure to press the subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, the notification button, and share this video with your friends and family if you don't mind. We really would appreciate it. Thanks.
The whole world to me.